early in the morning. Vanessa is getting all ready. She's leaving in, I think, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
For 2 entire weeks. So this is probably the last time you will see her.
Yeah.
You want to say
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
So yes, Vanessa's all gone. I'm already a little bit sad. The last time we've been separated for this long was, I think, when I played my little tour in Norway. Just look at the view. Wow, so amazing. Then just came back for 1 day to then leave to Israel for 2 weeks. There's an army helicopter right above me. I think this was a year ago, almost. Let me check. This is one of the biggest advantages of doing a vlog. I can just go to YouTube and just search for it, and it says it was 7 months ago. And the videos have way too little place and they're actually really good, so I think I will link all of them up down below in the description. If you're interested, check them out. I was playing a really nice little tour in Norway, and Israel is a whole lot of fun. You know, without Vanessa, I don't really have anything to do on a Saturday. Usually it's her day because I'm working so much the entire week that she just decides what we're doing. But since she's not here, I will probably just go to the studio and work. Every time Vanessa's gone, I just realize how much she is kind of the balance in my life. Without her, I'm working way more, sleeping way less, drinking way more, having way more party, and I'm really happy to have her in my life. Not only for this reason, there are a lot more reasons, but this is really one that is doing me good. Same goes with the music. I used to be, as a kid and young adult, very wild. I did a lot of bullshit. I almost got kicked out of school, I dropped out of college, and since I have my music in my life and Vanessa, it is all way more stable. It's almost getting boring. Expect a lot more crazy stuff happening over the next 2 weeks, but today, first of all, taking care of the Not Scared track. There are still some things I want to do to this track. I want, first of all, to speed it up by 2 BPM. To get it from 118 to 120. I feel it's needed and it doesn't destroy the vibe of the vocals. And there are some special things I want to do to the track, things I don't really want to share with you. They're my secret, really final detailed mixing techniques that help to get me the last 5% out of this track. I'm halfway done with the fine mixing of the track. I added 2 more effect sounds, and I actually have another quick tip for you guys. I think I already mentioned it a couple of times. I have a special folder where I keep all of my own samples that I've built myself over the years, and that really helped me to start a track. But I haven't added anything to this folder in quite some time. So a lot of the newer effect sounds that I've used on my past tracks, Dawning, Shadows of You, Dancing with Our Hearts, are not in this folder, so I can just access them over the Logic file. Let's just take Dawning. This right here is the Logic file. If you double click it, it will open up the project. If you right click it and go into Package Content, it will show you all of the folders within, and here in Media, Audio Files, you will see all of the samples and audio files that you've used in the track. Accessing the samples this way saves me a lot of time. Opening up Dawning takes like 2-3 minutes, and then I would have to open the other project where I want to copy it to at the same time, and this slows down my computer by a lot. Usually one of the project crashes, and this way it's way easier. I just take it, drag it into the new project, and can access the same samples that I've used in another track. That's also the fastest way to build up your own sample folder. You just go in there, drag it in, and save the stuff that you really like, that you want to reuse. This will also help you to develop your own style. It's super useful and makes it way easier to start new tracks. Okay, back to the very fine detailed mixing part 2. This time using all of the professor shit software plugins that will get the last percent out of the track. Super satisfied with the result. I got the last 5% out of it. Was a lot of work, a lot of really concentrated fine details. It's now all done. I will send it out to the singer and songwriter, to the label, to my management, to a lot of producer friends, and just wait for the feedback. The only thing I myself not really sure about is the guitar sound. It doesn't really fit anymore to the style, and it's actually the last element left in the track. That is still from the early version where the singer and songwriter did write the lyrics to. So if I change the guitar, there's really nothing left. It's an entirely new track. Last step for today is actually bouncing out the files so that I can send it to everyone. I'm usually bouncing everything as an MP3. That's really enough. And only the file that I send to the mastering, or that I use for mastering and is also used to send out to the label, is a WAV file in 16 bits. Someone of you asked for my MP3 bounce settings. These are the settings, nothing special. And these are the settings that I'm using for the WAV export. I usually export in 24 bits. And then when I export it out of Isotope Ozone, I bounce it out as 16 bits, and the mastering engineer would do the same. I actually wanted to leave now, but there are more business things to take care of, so doing them really quick. It's really crazy how this track changed. I've listened to all 3 versions. The first one is the original one with the guitar. I will play it to you at the beginning of this video in the intro. And now when I'm taking the tram, I will play you version A, the one from yesterday that I mixed, and version B, the last 5% that I took care of today. And just let me know which one of them sounds the best to you. It's really impressive how much just a little bit of mixing can change the feel of a track. Since Vanessa is not home, I'm now visiting my buddy Achim. Back at home, between the last shot and now, we're like 4 hours of a really nice home party. I'm now just here back at home to leave the laptop here and continue my evening in a cocktail bar, and who knows what will happen after that. 30 minutes before she's leaving, nothing better to do than cleaning.